On August 5, 2020, Prime Minister Narendra Modi performed the Bhumi Pujan for the construction of the Sri Ram Temple in Ayodhya, marking a significant cultural and religious event in India. The temple's construction began following this ceremony. Historically, the original temple was demolished in 1528-29 by Mughal ruler Babur's commander Mir Baqi, who built a disputed structure in its place. Over the centuries, Hindus fought numerous battles for Sri Ram Janmabhoomi, with many devotees sacrificing their lives. The long wait of 500 years ended with Supreme Court's historic 2019 decision declaring the land belonged to Hindus and allocating a separate piece of land for the Muslim community to build a mosque. The Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirtha Kshetra oversees temple's construction, which was inaugurated on January 22, 2024. On August 5, 2019, the Government of India revoked Article 370, ending the special status of Jammu and Kashmir. This decision, passed by Indian Parliament and notified by President, reorganized Jammu and Kashmir into two union territories, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Article 370 of the Indian Constitution had granted special autonomy to Jammu and Kashmir, allowing it to have its own constitution, laws and administrative system. Additionally, Article 35A, part of Article 370, provided special rights and benefits to the state's permanent residents. The Indian government presented the abolition of Jammu and Kashmir's special status as a historic step aimed at strengthening national unity and integrity. On August 5, 1991, Leela Seth became the first woman appointed as the Chief Justice of High Court in India, specifically the Himachal Pradesh High Court. Born on October 20, 1930 in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh, Leela Seth received her early education in Lucknow and Kolkata. She studied law at the London Bar in England and topped the bar examination in 1958, becoming the first Indian woman to achieve this feat. Leela Seth began her legal career in the Kolkata High Court and later practiced her Patna High Court. In 1978, she was appointed a judge in Delhi High Court. Her appointment as Chief Justice in 1991 marked a significant milestone for women in the Indian judiciary. Leela Seth passed away on May 5, 2017, leaving behind a legacy of pioneering achievements and contributions to legal field.
शिक्षा देश का गौरव है और RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी शिक्षा का उद्यम है। RKDF में सवारे अपना भविष्य। PhD, MPhil करे अपने पसंदीदा विषय में। सर्टिफिकेट डिप्लोमा के 74 कोर्सेज। RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी। शिक्षा देश का गौरव है और RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी शिक्षा का उद्यम है। RKDF में सवारे अपना भविष्य। PhD, MPhil करे अपने पसंदीदा विषय में। सर्टिफिकेट डिप्लोमा के 74 कोर्सेज। RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी। शिक्षा देश का गौरव है और RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी शिक्षा का उद्यम है। RKDF में सवारे अपना भविष्य। PhD, MPhil करे अपने पसंदीदा विषय में। सर्टिफिकेट डिप्लोमा के 74 कोर्सेज। RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी।
On August 5, 1965, Pakistan launched Operation Gibraltar, a covert military operation aimed at infiltrating Jammu and Kashmir with thousands of Pakistani terrorists disguised as Kashmiris. The operation had two main objectives: to incite Kashmiri Muslims against India and to capture Kashmir through armed conflict. However, the Indian Army quickly detected the infiltrators and launched a counter-offensive. Operation Gibraltar's failure led to heightened tensions between India and Pakistan, escalating into the Indo-Pakistani War of 1965. The conflict lasted about a month and ended on September 22 after intervention by the United Nations Security Council, resulting in a ceasefire between the two nations. On August 5, 1962, Nelson Mandela was arrested for leaving South Africa without a passport and inciting workers to strike. This marked the start of his 27-year imprisonment. Mandela, a leader of the African National Congress, was a key figure in the fight against apartheid, a system of racial segregation and discrimination in South Africa. Mandela was released on February 11, 1990 by then President F.W. de Klerk, a pivotal moment leading to the end of apartheid. On May 10, 1994, Mandela became South Africa's first black president, symbolizing a new era of racial equality and social justice in the country. On August 5, 1963, the United States, the United Kingdom, and the Soviet Union signed the Limited Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, marking a significant step in nuclear arms control. The atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki had ended World War II but initiated the nuclear age, leading to the development of increasingly powerful weapons by these nations. By May 1955, calls for nuclear disarmament grew, prompting the United Nations Disarmament Commission to bring together the US, UK, Canada, France, and Soviet Union for negotiations. The treaty signed in Moscow in 1963 aimed to curb nuclear weapon testing. It officially took effect on October 10, 1963 and has since been joined by 123 other countries, reflecting a global commitment to limiting nuclear proliferation.
In a world overflowing with information where news travels faster than light, it's time to redefine the way we consume news and entertainment. Stay ahead with the latest from around the globe, from the pages of history to the top interviews, blogs to podcasts. Find all exclusive stories in one place, the Rhythm app. Uncover a world of entertainment with exclusive web series, captivating short reels and live moments through trending videos. For the sports enthusiasts and tech savvy, we've got you covered with top reviews from the business. Get ready for the ultimate experience. Download now Rhythm app, where every story matters.